On screen is a list of all the items that we'll cover in this video, and any item given to the player throughout the main story will not be included, as well as items that require daily investment. For the sake of clarification, the area covered in this video is highlighted on screen now. Okay, so we're going to start off first by visiting Lacunosa Town, as you might expect. And this is kind of a chaotic route here, Route 13. In Lacunosa Town proper, there's really only two items. One that is kind of right in front of this police officer here, that's going to be the elixir. And the other one's kind of like built into the wall, not far from here. You can kind of aim for this first window, and that's going to be a max repel. That's surprisingly all that's in Lacunosa Town. But Route 13 is kind of a different story. There's a lot of zigzag in here. So first and foremost, at this first patch of grass, you want to go straight down and cut through that tree to pick up this max ether that's sitting over the ledge. Then you can hop over the ledge and go down, and at this fork in the road, you want to go southbound. Speak to this lass here. She's not going to give you anything, but you need to speak to her to initiate a side quest here, which you can continue all the way down to pick up this razor claw and this other item, which won't be here if you don't speak to the lass. You need to speak to the lass because she's asking you to find 3 grams, which are the little envelopes, because her Wingle does the delivery service. Anyways, continue up here by the running youngster and make a left to go down the large staircase and go over to the right. We're going to continue over here and speak to this old man over here. He's going to have another gram. I guess it fell down here and he picked it up. That's 2 of 3 done. And then we're going to go ahead and surf in this pond or ocean to the right, and then hop back on land and follow this long sandy beach all the way to the top to get this prism scale here. That will help you evolve your Feebas if you have one. Now you can make your way all the way back down and do the exact same thing we did just a second ago. Surf, and this time we're going to go all the way down, kind of just sticking to the right side here. And before boarding this sandbar, we're actually going to go to the right. There's a small little shallow water section here with 1 item on it. That's a deep sea scale that will help evolve your clam pearl. And then you can go ahead and surf south of that into this mini island. Now in this patch of grass on the 3rd patch down, and there's a max revive that's hidden here. And if you continue down on the same vertical pathway, there's another hidden item. It's a rare candy. And then we can go ahead and surf downwards towards this shoreline. Now over here is a bunch of hidden things in the beach area, and first one is right by this rock. You can find this stardust here. And then, not far away, just a couple spaces up and to the right, there's a hidden pearl. And then continue onward just a little bit more for yet another hidden item over here. That is going to be the stardust. It's kind of like right behind, if you stand behind the tree and look up. Now you can go over, hop over this ledge, and make your way over to the left. Now there's nothing really down here, but just past the running twins, you'll find an area where you can cut a tree down south here. This is where you want to go. So go ahead over here and cut that tree and pick up this electrolyzer, which will help evolve your Electabuzz into an Electivire. And then we're going to continue over to the left and go up the staircase, and with the help of a Pokemon that can use Strength outside of battle, we're going to push this boulder up 2 spaces north and then pick up the TM for Psychic. It sucks how late game that is. It's one of the very few things that I dislike about Black and White. A lot of the things are locked to the post-game like that. Anyways, go ahead and continue down back to where we were. We're going to follow the beach line all the way up until the first Parasol Lady. You can go ahead and speak to her. This will be the 3rd gram that we need to pick up. And now that we have all 3, we can actually make our way back to that girl. But first, we're going to go to the left and go behind this house. You can go ahead and surf in this water here. This will bring you to kind of a secluded beach place, and this is where we want to be. But before we do anything, there is a hidden item here in the sand that's going to be kind of like below the door of the house. That's going to be a hidden pearl string. That's big money. You can sell that for. Now if you go inside this house, you can speak to this gentleman here. He's going to somehow have 2 of the plates of Arceus, the splash plate and the Draco plate. I don't understand the correlation between water and dragon. I don't know. Palkia moment? Certified Palkia moment? Who knows? Kingdra moment? Arctovish moment? Call out? I don't know. Anyways, you want to leave the house, surf to the right, and then, yeah, it's especially strange that he gives you those 2, considering how you get the other ones. It's kind of unique. But anyways, over here by the 2nd Parasol Lady, you can actually surf to the left. There's a hidden item on the side of the mountain here. If you kind of go under the bridge, you can get this heart scale on the side of the wall. And that's pretty much it. We're almost done here. We're going to make our way up the sandbar, backtrack to where we were before by going underneath the bridge, up the stairs this time, and back to the girl with the wingle on the bridge. You can speak to her real quick, and she's going to be appreciative, of course, that you're giving her all the grams back. But also, once they leave, they're going to leave behind the TM for, I think it is U-turn, if I'm remembering correctly. Could be wrong. Or only the Wingo leaves. Yes, it's the TM for U-turn. That's every single item here in Lacunosa Town and Route 13 in Pokemon Black and White. If you're interested in more free-of-fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, Techno's out.